was your first day of work, pal?
It was only a couple hours.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I don't know what it's going to be. I have no fucking idea.
Yeah.
Yeah. What's going on with the fucking hat?
What do you mean?
What do you have on under your hat?
A do-rag.
But it's like the 2001 like hip hop do-rag. Not like
I decided to bring some fun and playful energy in tonight, Mike.
it's got the tail in the back.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, dude.
Oh, that's fucking.
Yeah.
Dude, you got to rock that at all times now.
Yeah. I just thought I'd bring some fun and playful energy in.
You should wear that all the time.
It's awesome, right?
Yeah.
It's pretty awesome.
Yeah, like why can't you?
Dude, the energy it's giving me is fucking out of this world.
Why can't you just wear that all the time? And
who's gonna say like?
But don't make an issue like when anyone else brings it up. Like, why would you bring it up?
Well, I thought about it.
Mm-hmm.
I thought you were gonna be like, "What's that?" And I was gonna be like, "Oh, dude, I just got my 9 milligram Velos. You know, that's all
6
I got.
milligram.
There's 6. Oh, dude, I
that's why you're not fucking flying.
Nah, well, I'll throw a second one in.
I'll give you one if you want.
Do you? Give me a 9.
Sure.
Thanks, pal. Mm-hmm. I made 2 Wawa trips on the ride over. The first trip I made, I bought the tin of 6s.
Yeah.
And then I got a little hungry on the way over.
After leaving the Wawa?
After leaving Wawa, I got a Kit Kat at the first Wawa.
Uh-huh. That didn't.
The low carb. I'm on a just quick hiatus.
I love.
Quick
first
hiatus.
of all, if I can just interrupt you real quick, I love your weight loss journey. That each week you come back heavier. But I love the fact you're on a weight loss journey that all you do is gain weight.
Oh, dude. You know what? You know why I was sick last week?
Why?
And we didn't divulge this last week. I threw up before. We didn't want to scare away our guests thinking they would get a stomach bug or whatever.
Yeah.
I was taking that weight loss drug Wegovy to great success, clearly. Right?
Yeah, I loved it.
And the way that you do it is like you start on a low dose and then you ramp up and then you go see the doctor and he's like, "You're not losing weight. You got to bump you up.
Yeah.
You're not losing weight. We got to bump you up." So I was on a high dose of it and just stopped taking it. And I decided I would take I would take what I had Monday. And it was like when heroin dudes die because they take the dose that they were taking rather than starting at the bottom.
Yeah.
That's what I did. And it shocked my system and poisoned me. I was bedridden for 2 days, dude, throwing up. I got back home after Monday and I not even pulled the trigger, just leaned over and just opened like a geyser, dude, threw up again.
Like a projectile.
All just like the water that I drank here.
Yeah.
Like nothing. And I was bedridden for 2 days on it.
Now you did it before and you were up to a high dosage and stopped?
Yeah.
And then how long did you stop for?
Over a month.
Okay, so you went right back like, I'm going to start again and then I'm just going to whack it at where I was last time.
Yeah. Yeah. This was so stupid.
Yeah.
Like I didn't think about
what does Wegovy do? Does it quench your appetite or?
Yeah, it kills your appetite. It kills any kind of like food.
Adderall does that with me.
Yeah.
Like if I take an Adderall, I don't eat that whole day.
Yeah.
It
The main side effect though is
awesomeness,
nausea.
gambling, extensive blackjack because your mind won't stop.
What is that, Kalashi or whatever that the futures betting thing right now? Bet on all that stuff.
Yeah.
I can't
But
bet.
no, like the main side effect is nausea. Like most people like
Of Wegovy, okay.
It makes you full.
Yeah.
It slows the travel, the food traveling through your system, so it keeps it in your stomach longer, so you're full.
Yeah.
And the idea is you just kind of you eat less because you're not hungry. But if you're just a habitual eater, you can eat through it. Like I lost some weight on it a couple years ago, and then like wasn't really losing weight on it.
Yeah, no, you weren't.
No, I wasn't. But I'm not taking it anymore because I feel like I'm dialing my nutrition in. Anyway,
Yes, you are.
I got a so speaking of dialing nutrition in, so I started at the Springfield Saxor Ave Wawa. I got a Kit Kat and I ate that, right?
Delicious.
Not that I didn't have enough Halloween candy already.
Right.
I got a full size Kit Kat.
Yeah.
And then I was like, a little bit hungry still, so I stopped and I got a hoagie and a milkshake. But I'm not going to drink the whole milkshake. I'm just going to treat myself to a little bit of it.
Did you eat it yet?
I had half of it in the car over.
Okay. And the milkshake is
It's chilling
in the freezer?
It'll be.
I hope.
No.
Is it going to be?
It'll be cold, but not frozen. It'll just be drinking a nice vanilla flavor. I don't need the thickness of the shake.
Oh, you don't?
Nah.
Oh man.
Nah,
That's
just
almost like serial killer shit, dude. Like you have a milkshake and you didn't come and put it in a freezer for an hour?
Nah.
All right.
Dude, nice vanilla flavor. This is the 9.
That's the 9s, yeah.
Let me throw that in. Yeah, so dude, the Wawa close to here, man, people smoke so much down this way. Like I feel like cigarettes are like have faded out in most places.
I think so.
But then once you cross over like Baltimore Pike and come down this way, like you cross over McDade Boulevard,
Smoking's back. Yeah,
it's back. It never went anywhere.
It's in the air. Yeah,
it never went anywhere. I saw the woman ahead of me looked sweet as pie.
They lost me.
Looked sweet as pie. No urban edge to her like I have. Carton of Newport.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And then the dude in front of me bought like 4 packs of USAs. Like everyone smokes, dude.
Everyone's smoking those USAs too because people are getting fiscal responsible.
Which is nice.
Yeah, and they know that they can't smoke like they used to with the prices soaring, but they are all going USA.
You know what's hilarious?
Here, did you put that old one back in mine?
It wasn't old. I wasn't old.
Was it yours?
I've got the one that I have in my mouth.
Yeah.
I didn't double dip shit.
Why didn't you give yourself mine?
I don't know what I did, man. I don't know what I did. Maybe
I watched you the whole time. I'm like, what the fuck?
I didn't double dip. It didn't come out of my mouth. Maybe I put a 6 in your 9.
All right.
Hey, now that's sexy.
All right. I'll just have to.
6'7", though, right?
6'7", dude. I am the king of the bus stop. With that shit, my kids get on the bus. Then
how far do you got to walk?
A block and a half. It's not bad. It's a nice little walk in the morning. Oh my God, he's having a heart attack. And as the bus pulls away, I pull the old 6'7" with the hand movement too, like you're juggling. Kids lose it, and I feel great. I start my day off killing.
Yeah. Then you walk in the front door again, you're like, oh fuck.
Oh, then right back to reality.
Yeah.
I just plop on the couch and just go online on the phone. And I just start with the social media, Reddit.
Are you a Reddit guy?
Yeah, I'm a Reddit guy. I don't care what Delco has to say. I'm not a Facebook guy. I don't care what Delco has to think about
I'm not a Facebook guy. I go on Reddit because I want to see, like, say if I have a question on Google, I'll automatically go Reddit because I want to see what real people have to say about it.
Yes, that's savvy.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I've got, a 6 plus a 9. I got 15 milligrams of velo in. I've got 10 milligrams of THC in this drink, too. It was in the fridge. I decided to drink it.
Is THC weed?
Yeah.
Okay, so there's,
It's the chemical inside. It's the active chemical inside weed.
In weed, yeah. I got some weed at my place.
Yeah, you smoking weed now?
Somebody gave me like 2 buds, like two buds this big.
You smoke it?
And I went out and I bought wraps, and I haven't touched it yet. But
do you know how to roll?
No, not really. I'm guessing I can go on Reddit or YouTube for that.
It's really hard. As much as I've smoked over the years.
I'm throwing that away.
You're gonna forget about it?
Yeah.
Dude, I can't roll joints. At one point in my life, I could. And they weren't great, but they were doable. Then I just went back to bowls and vapes and shit. But you can buy cones. It's a cone and you just fill it. Like you just pour the weed in it and stuff it down. I'll give you some of them.
Okay. So I don't have to do the whole, because these are...
Maybe I can come over and hang out with you and smoke together.
Yeah, maybe. These little papers are like... Do I have to do the lick and all that kind of stuff?
No, not with these.
Oh, okay.
It's already sealed. It's got the filter at the bottom and it's open top. And you just kind of like fold up some paper and just kind of funnel it in. And then it comes with a little stick and you just kind of poke it down. It's fun.
Do you like smoking weed opposed to vaping weed? Like, is it a different high?
It is a different high.
What's better?
It really depends. I think vaping's better. Vaping's cleaner. You get a lot more mileage out of your bud. It doesn't smell as bad. So like I can like vape in the basement. And like the family can be upstairs and like it'll smell for 5 minutes, but it won't smell all night long.
Yeah,
it's thinner. It's vapor.
Are there any that have zero smell? Any of the vapes? Or do some of them?
No, I mean I don't think so. I really don't think so.
They smell like cherry or mint or something like that. They tried it. They try to cover it up.
That's like nicotine vape though. That's not dry. Like I'll vape like dry herb. I like dry herb vape. There's weed pens that are the oil, and then.
Yeah, maybe I'm thinking them. They don't have any
as sophisticated as I am, and as much as I like gadgets, right? There's the dry herb vapes. So you pack them the way you would pack a bowl, and it heats up, but it doesn't set it on fire. It just heats it up enough to make the THC, make the active compounds in it airborne. Yeah, and then you just inhale that. Okay. So you're breathing in vapor, and you're exhaling vapor. You're not exhaling the burnt paper,
burn smell,
the burnt vegetable matter. Yeah. It just turns it from green to brown, but it's still intact once you cash it out. It doesn't set it all on fire, so it's a lot cleaner that way. I'll bring. You know what? Now that you have weed, Mike, I'll bring bring a couple toys over.
Bring some friends too.
Yeah, bring some friends.
all of a sudden, you've got like 2 or 3 friends from the neighborhood,
and they're like 17. You're like, dude, these guys aren't even of age.
Get them out of here. I was in the shower tonight to come here.
Attaboy.
And I get like there was 3 knocks on my door. I mean, I live on a street, you know, like, but like who would knock on my door? I look at my phone, which is in the shower with me. Well, not in the shower, but I can see it. Nobody's texting or calling.
Xvideos or Pornhub on?
No, nothing. I will listen to YouTube's, Sister Wives YouTube. I don't know if you guys are into that show.
I'm not into that, but
yeah.
you were telling me it was sexy though, right?
No, I don't
Is
like
it something else?
Maybe something else is sexy.
They were telling me a show that's pretty sexy. Do they like swap around and shit?
No, it's not like that. It's polygamy. It's like this guy has 4 wives, but they're all, at this point in the show, they're all leaving him because they hate him. But no, there's nothing sexy about it.
Damn, dude.
It's just drama.
Imagine
drama
getting bitched
queen.
out in quadraphonic stereo.
Yeah, exactly, dude.
From 4 chicks.
Yeah. But, and I get 3 fucking knocks on the door and I'm in the shower the whole time.
That.
So, and then when I get out, nobody's there. I'm like, what the fuck, dude? Who's knocking up at my house?
A Jehovah's Witness, dude. If you get a knock at the door, it's nothing good anymore.
It's not.
The same way if you get a phone call and it's like a number that's not even already in your contacts. Unless it's somebody,
or even if it's in your contacts, it's probably not good news.
Oh no, guys, you are approved for a $65,000 loan again. Every day I get 5 of them.
All the time.
Of them.
Really? People come to your house to say that?
Well, no.
I didn't invite them in.
Hey, why not? Right?
Yeah.
Hey,
you know what?
You know what? Come on in, let's talk.
Not to give away a location, but you're a former bakery in the St. Charles area of Drexel Hill, correct?
Correct. So it's not like an area where like there should be people like
no, exactly.
You know, I don't know.
Meanwhile, super fans are cross-referencing bakeries in that area.
Oh shit, I know
that's
where
he is.
Damn. I know where he is.
Oh, I can't even do it. The bakery's been closed for 30 years.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Ooh.
But yeah, it just fucking bothers me. Who was it? Why?
Yeah. I mean, even with my background in sales, if you're a salesman going, and I did door-to-door sales before, you come up to me, I don't give a fuck. You could be selling helicopters for $5.
Yeah.
And I'm not listening to a word you have to say.
Yeah.
It could be the greatest deal in the world. It could benefit me and my family. And I just get the fuck away
because
from my
first
door.
off, you caught me off guard and I don't appreciate that.
I need to pace for 20 minutes before I can hype up to talking to somebody.
To do anything,
And
even if it's something I'm into.
If you're not allowing me that time to hype up for it.
This is going to be, it's going to get confrontational. It's going to be aggressive.
Yes.
And yeah, I agree with you, dude. Even if I'm into something, I need 10, 20 minutes to prep. Like mentally, like sit there and be like, oh, what am I about? But if someone's going to just come in my face like, hey, how you doing, sir? Whoa, get the fuck away from me now.
Get the fuck away from me.
Yeah.
Like, beautiful day. Hey, enough.
I couldn't
What are you
imagine.
trying to trick me into?
Yeah.
It's a trick. No, it's not trick. It's a free, no.
Yeah.
You're going to trick me.
I'm so turned off by those people that like literally they could be offering me $100 and I'd be like, just get the fuck away from me, sir. I'm on my way to something.
So as much as my guard is normally up with the salespeople, I succumbed to a fairly aggressive cell phone sales girl in Best Buy. I went into Best Buy a couple months ago, and I made the mistake of thinking that she was a Best Buy employee. Yeah. And I asked where like the whatevers were. She's like, they're over there. Who do you have for your cell phone service? And I was high before. I was high. So I was like, T-Mobile. And they're like, oh, you want to save some money? And I'm like, nah. And they're like, no, you don't want to save some money? I'm like, well, how much? I got sucked into it.
Blind sinker.
Sucked into it. So basically they were like, look, your cell phone bill is going to be $70 a month. Great. But the first few months won't show that. It'll take a few months for those savings to reflect on the bill. And and I'm like in too deep just to cut it off at this point. So I go through with it. It was like $150 a month. It was such bullshit. Then I went to
You went through with it.
I went through with it. But
did you end up paying more or the same?
I ended up paying more. Paying more for worse service. And but thankfully I visited my homie Tom Trison. Shout out Tom Trison, Bonner 98 at T-Mobile. On Baltimore Pike, and I switched back. I came back home, so I'm back.
You're a T-Mobile guy?
Yeah, it was Sprint.
AT&T.
When I first got a phone in the year 2000, it was Sprint, and now T-Mobile.
You have the same phone line and everything from the time you got a phone in 2000?
Phone number. I have a different phone number, but it's the same
plan?
Yeah.
Wow, okay. I'm on like plan 3. I had a number for a good part of my 20s, and then I've had this one for a good 10, 15 years.
Was it the 457?
Yeah.
Was that your old one?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I do remember the old ones.
I have a secondary SIM. I still have Coley's.
I have a bat phone. I used to keep a bat phone.
I have Coley's old phone line too. I just couldn't get rid of it. He was always on my plan.
Yeah.
So you can fuck with people and pop it in. It looks like they're getting a call from Coley.
No. So I don't use it.
Yeah.
I can't delete it.
Morbid.
I can't delete it because it also has all of his
you can
voice
delete it.
messages and
Oh, that-
Oh,
it's,
yeah.
It's more nostalgia than anything else.
Any pictures on it?
You know what? I never looked at his phone before.
That's classy.
Yeah.
You don't want to go through someone else's photos.
It's also my
alive or
brother
dead.
too, though. Like I really don't want to see my brother. Whatever.
I had a girlfriend in my early 20s. You can
Of course you
can deduce who this is, but a girlfriend in my early 20s, and we ended up we were together for a while. But on an old phone, she let me take a picture of her in the act, and so I took a bunch of pictures and stuff. And after we broke up, I'm like, ooh. I think I still have those pictures in there.
It's hotter than
yeah, absolutely. So I look at, and the screen was damaged. I'm like, oh fuck, they're gone forever. Years later, I went to like the fucking lengths or got to try to get the phone, like
nice.
like the screen to be refixed and everything, see if I could access it. Paid like hundreds of dollars. Never.
It'll be $500 to fix this.
And it won't even be able
Let's
to be
do
used,
it.
sir. It's been this has been out of service. I'm like, yeah, I just need the phone back on. If you can do that. And
But sir, it's not even capable of you working with the service anymore.
Just do it.
Just do it.
And it didn't work. But
Oh man, well,
that was
valiant
like
effort.
that was like a full Saturday for me that day.
Valiant effort.
Mm-hmm.
Well, if you did find it, I know that I would have seen it.
True.
Yo, check this out.
Yeah.
You don't want to
I can't
go
keep
through
a secret.
You don't want to go through people's phones because you never know when they're going to find themselves smacking their cock on a makeup mirror or something like that.
Yeah, something crazy.
You know,
That
just
sounds like
something
a
wild.
movie plot.
Yeah, it sounds like something that never happened recently. Yeah, man. So I'm back on T-Mobile. I'm feeling good about that. I feel wanted. You know, I feel like I feel valued.
Yeah.
Tom gave me a great deal. It was really nice to hash
I
it out
was
with a Bonham
T-Mobile.
guy.
I've been AT&T for a while. Not that I don't even know what I pay. I just pay it.
It's all about what you pay. Like, I mean, it's not that much different. Although I did think the service was worse
Yeah, you did.
with AT&T.
I don't know. Especially for me. Are you on your own plan, even though you have the kids and?
Yeah.
Okay. So I easily could change my phone and save money somewhere. There's no reason for me to keep my phone. It's not like I have
Yeah,
a ton
dude.
of.
I'm on my own plan. Megan's got her own plan. Michael's got a phone now. He's on Megan's plan. I'm free. I could do whatever I want at any time.
Yeah, to save money.
So if you're out there and you're a cell phone carrier, you know what? Fuck that. I was gonna say approach me and we'll see if we can talk. I'm not interested in talking.
Yeah, don't
I'm
approach.
home now at T-Mobile.
Whatever you do, don't approach.
Don't And if you are gonna approach, I need a heads up.
So yeah, I mean, after the shower, I went outside and looked around. Whoever knocked on my door was gone. But I got a lot of knocks for Halloween too, and like,
How'd you handle that?
I'm in a one-room apartment, like, you know. And
Did you buy candy?
No.
Okay.
But I think kids and parents should know: don't knock at apartments.
Yeah.
Like, come on, like we're not reputable people for that. You know, we're not
I
homey.
think that's painting with a broad stroke, but yeah,
but
okay.
we're not homey people. We don't do that shit. Like when we get houses and stuff, like when I lived in houses and you know, and set up shop there, sure, I liked it. You know, I talked to the kids coming up, but like, no, like I'm barely alive right now. Don't knock on my door.
I'd love to be a fly on the wall watching you try to talk to kids on like Halloween, like from a dad type perspective. Hey, looking good, guys.
do it
Whoa,
all-
super spooky.
I do it all the time. When I see your kids, that's the way I talk to kids.
Yeah, we blocked our street off. I have the best street in the world. I'm not going to tell you where I live,
Dude,
but
you fucking love your street.
we block it off
like
all the time.
like the best thing in your life right now, I think, are your friends on your block.
Yeah, it's a great neighborhood. We blocked it off with the we had the hobby horses down, so the street was blocked off, and we all just have a community big table where we all give shit out. My next door neighbor Tom brought his Beermeister out, so we had nice draft beer, working off a keg. It was fun, and then the next day we kept the street blocked off, and it was a block party.
Yeah.
I couldn't enjoy it though. I got injured.
We'll speak
How'd you get
we'll
injured?
speak of your injury. Yeah.
We'll get there.
Any intermingling like relationships on the block, like, you know, because everyone's married.
People ask this a lot.
Yeah,
People
because
always-
it's Springfield, and Springfield's known for this shit. After like that
Springfield.
7-year itch, Springfield. After that 7-year itch, people are passing around partners. So do you feel like later in the night, as that keg's getting eaten into a little bit, are others mingling with others?
I'll say this: we're all very comfortable with each other, and we joke about it a lot. Maybe one day it would happen. You know?
Do you see the seeds of it? Anything?
No, but it's so adult. It's so adult that it would be like, I don't think there'd be like any jealousy or like any weirdness. It would just be like we're a commune.
Yeah,
it would be like
That's
real
just
like
Kathleen.
cultish.
Yeah, we saw that coming with Kathleen, and you know, we
Yeah.
knew what she was going through. So
Yeah, they just well, let's not judge them on that. They
Yeah.
just had a couple too many.
Yeah.
Great block, and then just be like, great block. Everyone's got each other's
so
back.
everyone goes back to the communal great block thing. Okay. And how
could
did you injure yourself trying to impress anyone? Or
No, it was very unimpressive. It was extremely unimpressive. I was standing on the walkway, kind of like that connects my front door to the sidewalk. And I don't even know who I was talking to, but I just turned to walk back in the house and I stepped wrong and I rolled my ankle so fucking bad. I rolled my ankle, not often anymore, but enough times in my life where like, whatever.
It hurts,
and you just, I think you just get up and you just kind of hobble it off and it's fine in like 20 minutes, whatever. Nope. I went inside. I thought I was going to throw up. The pain was so unbelievable.
Did it bruise?
Yeah.
You might have had like a small kind of hairline thing.
I tore. My phone's dead, but I consulted with ChatGPT. I uploaded a couple pictures, and I said, "What does this look like?" And it says, "You look like you tore a ligament, and there's internal bleeding." My foot looked like a baby's foot the other day. It was like swollen on the top and on the side.
No shit.
Yeah, but
I
mean,
noticed
no big
because
deal.
when we the benefit we played, you were
Seated.
sitting in the smallest chair I've ever seen.
Well,
Those would have been perfect. See those chairs there?
yeah, but you know what? But I'm pretty active with the pedals and stuff.
Oh yeah.
So I need to sit in a short chair so I can do it. I thought it looked cool though. Yeah. I thought it was very G Love style of me. I was sitting down, but I had the wide stance, legs open. It was very like G Love-ish. I felt like of course I think I'm the shit anyway.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, man. I did a couple nice sets.
Yeah, I did the following day. I did a walk for diabetes. My niece.
That's curious.
Yeah,
You don't normally support medical conditions.
Anything like that. Because
you're very much
natural medicine, all that.
Natural
kind of
medicine, and you're very much a they must have deserved it type guy.
Yep.
God works in mysterious ways type guy.
Yeah, big time. I always bring it back to God.
Yes.
Yeah, it was cool. It was down at the Citizens Bank Park, and we took a walk and all that shit. And you don't really think with diabetes like it's something real, just because people that have it, and it just seems like they're alive. But that other type is like the kind of where the shit they got to go through, these kids every day to fucking.
Yeah, I just learned about it.
Is the worst.
Yeah, man.
Is it type 1 that's the worst?
Type 1's the worst. Yeah.
It's fucking serious.
Oh
Type
yeah.
1,
Like
that's
it's not just like, oh, I just drink too much soda and I just need to clean it up.
This is
like it's bad.
Yeah.
But
That's
thank
what my
God
niece
they
has.
have the glucose monitors and the insulin pumps now, where it's 90% there,
Yeah.
and there's like back in the 80s and 90s, we had neighbors on Blunston. I'm not going to go who they are, but
Bernard's.
not going there. But they would have
Jaw, Shakes, Fubo, Douglas, Kimberly.
Wonder Mutt.
Anyways, long story short is on that street, maybe twice a month, there was always a diabetic emergency. And it's unfortunately it's a kid that you can't monitor, like their sugars jump up and down. But nowadays, at least they have those
the thing hooked in.
pumps
Yep, the pump.
that knocked out 90%.
That's what she has, and you hear some horror stories of people having to fucking
my
prick
God.
themselves every day.
Yeah.
It's fucking painful for a kid, and a kid not to be able to have ice cream with their
AIDS
friends
wasn't
and shit.
treatable back then either. Now AIDS is casual. HIV is
You
casual.
don't hear much about it anymore.
There's
Now that he's bringing
commercials
up-
on TV now for Bic Tarvey.
It's one pill now or whatever,
It's fine. What a time to be alive. Doctor told me I couldn't get it twice though, so I think I'm good.
Yours is dormant.
You can't get it twice.
No, you play enough basketball.
Yeah.
And that's the thing. If you play enough basketball like Magic Johnson, the traces of it are non-existent until you stop playing
Best
basketball.
South Park episode ever was Magic Johnson, HIV, and the money. And he's like, oh, I have HIV. And he threw the money. He goes, oh, no, you don't have it anymore.
Yeah. When you're
And
that
that was
rich,
20
you have
years ago.
access. I read something before that as far as like medical breakthroughs come, the order in which they are released to the public, first, racehorses. Racehorses become shit's available to racehorses first, like experimental medicine. If they die, they die. I guess, right? And then from there, it's like the super wealthy, like Magic Johnson, right? Like he had AIDS at a time where AIDS wasn't treatable, but you have enough money to throw at it, then
let's try this.
they can reach into the back drawer and finally give you that shit. And then from there, like bodybuilders, and then there's so many steps before it's finally like available to the public.
Okay.
But money talks.
Yeah.
Lyrically, you've covered that,
Yep.
to exhaustion over your career. How money talks.
Money follows money.
Yeah.
That's the name of my third album.
Yeah. Man, that was a good one.
Coming March 2026.
Yeah, coming Christmas time.
Yes.
I just saw Matt.
Yeah, give yourself an impossible deadline.
I remember I was on Booty's podcast years ago. He was like the first one that did it. Shout out to Storytime with Boots.
Oh, yeah.
And
a pioneer.
I did it with him. Did one with him, and you working on yeah, I'm working on music. Wednesday album coming out. Christmas time this year. Christmas time. Yeah, just so I'll have gifts for everyone. You know, that'll be the gift.
I remember where I was when I heard that, and I swerved. I was working. I was selling cider at the time, and I was coming back from Central PA, the cidery, and I was on the highway, and I was listening to Storytime with Boots because you were on, and he's like, "You working on music?" And you're like, "Yeah." And he's like, like he wasn't expecting you to say yes. Yeah. And you're like, and like I'm like, oh my God, he's writing himself a fucking check he can't cash. And you're like, yeah, Christmas time, and it was like November, early November, but like, that's not even enough time to book the sessions.
No.
Well, at least it came out a little bit later.
Yeah,
did it?
And now anything anybody wanted to hear, they've heard already.
Yeah, Mike, you don't have to lie to us. We're all friends here, bud.
Yeah. Nobody was wondering where I was at around Christmas time, so I got away with it. It's not like anybody fought up like, yo, man, where's that? Nobody gave a fuck to begin with.
Hey, man, just following up on that. Where's that music at?
I think you were the only one that remembered.
It was so funny because I had done it and I remembered like how strenuous and like how long everything took.
Yeah,
it takes like. I mean, whatever.
Yeah, it takes a while.
It does take. It can take a while. Yeah. But then you hear these stories about the Ramones or whoever, where they know the song so well they just fucking bang it out like
take it.
3 days.
Yeah.
And then they just mix it and they're good.
Yeah, I don't really. I realized then that I don't care enough to do it.
I would love to do something though.
I know that I probably have 5 that aren't on anything that I could put on something, but like, I don't have the 1-2 to do it. Yeah, and I bet you those 3 that I would need to write for it would take forever. I mean, I don't know. I haven't done it in so long.
You should just do the 5. Like I keep trying to figure out like how to use. I spent like $300 on like the Logic Pro program for my laptop.
Yeah,
and I
the
fucked with it
Ableton and all that kind of shit. Yeah,
I don't know about that.
I bought like a Pro Tools thing once.
Yeah, and I fucked it a little bit. I recorded a couple songs that sounded okay. But it goes deep, man. You should put together like the 5 songs. It doesn't have to be totally fleshed out, just to say you have it. But like it's not even like when I did mine, like there was a serious thought, like this is going to propel me somewhere, and like maybe this will turn me into like the type of guy that like does little regional tours and sells some tickets. And
you thought you could use it to catapult yourself to something.
Yeah, man. I spent a lot of money on it too. It was a big investment that I didn't recoup the money.
The cool thing is that it's done. And
it's done.
And it's there. You know what I mean? That's something that's.
Yeah, well,
that's cool.
For those listening,
it's better to be there than not there.
The album's called Right on Time, and it's available everywhere you stream music.
And I know you're biggest fan in the world of that album, by the way, and it's still played in the podcast studio weekly.
I'm proud of it. I don't listen to that. I don't listen back to it.
Who's the person?
The producer's wife.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Oh, nice. Yeah, I'm proud of it. I still think it sounds great. It's a great headphone album. There's a lot of like stuff going on left and right.
Album.
It's recorded very well. I am toying with the idea of re-releasing it as a vinyl, like an LP. I still have the master tracks and all that, but I wanted to wait for like some kind of, maybe like 2027. I would do like the 25th anniversary of it. No, my math is off. 15th anniversary, or maybe like the 20, something. I want to do something where I just come back with it and just have like 50 records pressed, or just something stupid just to say I did it.
Something, anything to keep.
Because writing new stuff isn't an option. I'm just going to keep hanging my
pushing
hat.
out the old.
Just keep hanging my hat on shit that I did a long, long time ago.
Just keep
but it's still a good album. And I hate to bring us down this path, but probably going to be the last vinyl studios gone now because Pierre passed.
Yeah,
and that just like,
how did they know why he passed?
Well, I will say this: the medical examiner,
because God decided it was his time. Yeah,
fentanyl.
Well, no, the medical examiner didn't say,
fentanyl overdose.
They're not releasing the thing, but they didn't say pending toxicology.
Yeah,
so
he was only 70.
He
was only 70, and he looked really healthy.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, the gaze look good.
He just passed away in his sleep. It sounds like, because they didn't say pending toxicology. If they say that, that means something was off. It sounds like he just passed away in his sleep.
Talk about a guy who dedicated his fucking life to music.
Oh my God.
Yeah, I saw an article and it was like the last DJ. Like he was the last, I don't know. It's not like I fact checked it, but it gave the impression he was the last major market DJ on a major station that was every day and that played whatever he wanted to and wasn't shackled by like
the programming. And
exactly, the programming and shit. Then somebody had a comment somewhere, probably Reddit, and they were like, fucking Pierre was the man. Last week he played the same song 4 times in a row because he was really into it that day and said that he could.
Yeah.
That's fucking awesome.
And he's always playing like old, like, you know, cool, like vinyl, Grateful Dead tracks and shit, stuff you wouldn't hear on terrestrial radio.
And we're also very lucky that we live in the broadcast area of XPN because that's probably the last great radio station. I know there's others throughout the country that are member-supported, non-commercial, but we're so lucky.
Yeah, XPN's the top of that.
It's so awesome.
Yeah. They can get... I love XPN. I was a member before. I used to go to the Live at Noons all the time. I still do the free noons sometimes with my dad. They can get a little singer-songwriter, female singer-songwriter heavy. Like they love that. And then like
Dar Williams
type shit. They can get heavy on that stuff to where like you feel like you're just kind of like listening like straight like a Lilith Fair, like a lesbian, like
a lesbian open mic that's not really that exciting.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Like, but then again, they're in the like,
and we love the lesbians and the gays.
We do too, but like, but everything was being played by like. So when they would do like Low Cut Connie and like Dawes and shit like that, I would love it. Like if I could catch that, I knew I was in for a good set on XPN.
I'll catch stuff pretty often on that. Even like some of the girl singer-songwriter. There's a trio out. Maybe they're called the Witch Trio or something, but it's 3 girls from Australia and they have a song out called The Actor. And it's awesome. It's 3-part girl harmony, but it's so haunting and weird that like something about it like scratches the itch for me, and I put it into my playlist. Yeah, not a big deal. But I bookmarked it for later.
WXPN is the only station I'll listen to other than sports radio when I'm in the car.
I will. Well, I love Peter Cetera, Pandora. I love those the cheesy 80s hits. Glory of, dude, I'm a sucker for like Glory of Love.
That's a great song.
The Jets, you got it all.
Is that yacht rock? Does that fall into that or not really?
No.
Yacht rock has to be like Bodie.
It's
and
80s soft rock.
Okay.
I love it, dude. It reminds me of like the clock radio my mom had on her end table. Always had B101 on. And it was just like Whitney Houston. Like it's super gay. And again, I love the gays. But the music is like Peter Cetera, Glory of Love.
Yeah.
Peter Cetera and Cher. They have a song together. After all the stops and starts, we'll be coming back to these 2 hearts.
Comment in the thing for the song, because we're not even going to look.
Yeah. It's called After All. Yeah, I know all about it.
Okay.
I love that shit.
Yeah,
so I still remember this about Pierre. I'm bringing it back. When Neil Peart died.
Drummer from Rush?
Yeah, the drummer from Rush. Preston from Preston and Steve.
Also a drummer?
Yeah, a drummer. And Pierre, they played for like... They went on the air and just started playing deep cuts of Rush for 12 hours and they came in the middle of the night.
Wow.
Like that's just crazy.
I like
awesome.
Rush.
You know,
I don't love them. I like them a lot. I think they're fucking fantastic musicians. Everything I ever heard from them is like, yeah, it's fucking sick. But I couldn't name you a deep cut, I don't think.
I would say 2023?
I know all the drummers
or whatever.
I dove deep into Rush because it's always like I heard so much about them in popular culture, like they're so sick, you have to check them out. And then I'll Google, like, okay, aside from like Tom Sawyer, like what's a great album? And I can't think of it now, but it's like Periphery or like Periscopes or something where it's like 4 tracks and they're all like 15 minutes long.
Yeah.
And it's cool. It's very impressive. It's definitely the type of music that when it was come out, you would sit around and get high and just sit around and like listen to the experience.
For the parts, those math parts.
Yes, and how unpredictable, prog rock, and how unpredictable it would go. Yeah. Like old Genesis.
Yeah, old Genesis is my favorite prog rock of all time with Peter Gabriel.
Oh, God, yeah, that's a great thing.
Because they still had the songs. Somehow the songs were still in there. Even though it was proggy, there was still a song in there.
That's a tough balance to achieve. Like the technical prowess of like, whoa, this section is in fucking 11/13 time and blah, blah. But to still have melody and still have like songsmanship.
Yeah, come out of that with still have that lamb and the lamb lies down on Broadway.
Yeah.
There's a song there. And then there's all the different time signatures.
Yes.
So that's always a tough thing for
Phil Collins on drums.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, most people know that, but not everyone does. Phil Collins everyone knows Phil. I don't got to give you any introduction to him. But like, He's known primarily as like the 80s singer
Disney
guy.
type singer guy.
Yeah, dude, he crushed the Tarzan soundtrack. But he's also one of the most technically virtuosic, proficient drummers
Of all time.
of all time.
Yeah.
And there's a documentary where it's like called Phil the Drummer, and it's recently, and it's drummers talking about Phil Collins.
Yeah.
And Phil Collins in his sickly state, like talking about his drum setup and his,
Yeah.
but it talks about him, the drummer.
His son's an amazing drummer too.
Yes.
And his son
Yeah.
but he didn't sing it. It was Peter Gabriel, and then Phil Collins was the drummer. And then when Peter Gabriel was going solo, they were auditioning new singers to come. And he said they were auditioning guys, and the whole time Phil Collins is swimming in the pool. I guess they're outside somewhere, and there's a pool. He's just in the pool, swimming. And then finally, after like 10, 15 guys comes, they're like, he's like, the next guy doesn't show up. Phil's like, oh, I'll take a crack at it. Phil goes up and sings. They're like, whoa, do that again.
Yeah.
And he's like, no. And he went to dive back in the pool. They're like, no, come on, we need to do it again. He does it again. Phil Collins becomes a singer.
Yeah, singer, songwriter, producer.
And-
he was like the most in-demand producer too. When he was hot,
Yeah.
he was so red hot that everybody wanted him to like work on their album or like drop a guest vocal. Like
Yeah.
he was the dude that like everything he touched turned to gold at that one point.
And he flew the Concorde in Live Aid. He played at Wembley, jumped on the Concorde, and then played in Philly. 4
Yes.
hours or 6 hours, whatever it was.
Yeah,
but like that was just crazy that he actually did it. But he played drums in 2 different continents.
Isn't there a story where he filled in for John Bonham and the show
Yeah,
that bad or
it was
something?
awful. Yeah, like there's no footage
There's
of
no
it 'cause
footage
it's so
of it.
bad.
Yeah. And like to this day, him and Robert Plant don't talk because Robert Plant and Jimmy Page are mad at him.
Yeah,
Like,
that stuff can be disastrous.
Yeah.
Sounds fun. Hey, sit in also, but it can be so bad.
It can be
like
bad.
if you don't get the rehearsal in, it can be so bad.
Yeah.
We've had gigs like that
And
where
it's
you
one
get
thing
together.
if you're the guitar player singer and you go up, there's pretty much one way to do it.
Yeah.
And it's easy. But if you're the drummer or something technical within the guts of the song, it's almost impossible. I don't know how those people do it.
And Bonham had such a style, and I'm not savvy enough of a drummer to know exactly how or why.
Well, yeah, take
But
Black
it's-
Dog, for instance.
But it's not easy to
it's
do.
an off rhythm. Yeah.
He's super syncopated and he's got a wild feel. It's not just keeping basic time.
No,
And if you're
no.
not nailing that, then you're really like missing the essence of these songs.
Yeah.
So like, I guess it was just one of those things where it sounds great. Like, hey, let's
Phil
just
can
get
do it. He
together.
can do anything.
But then you get up there and it's just not working, and you
Yeah.
just have to hang in there for.
Yeah, if you're a technical drummer like Phil, you're not catching those John Bonham grooves and that like lag and that because he had like a swing feel too. Like,
Yeah.
but he did it with such power. Like he had such a strong like they said like John Bonham's like bottom half where like if you would go out on Chester Pike and see like a contractor tomorrow morning digging up the fucking ground. The biggest one of those motherfuckers, that was him from the waist down. So his legs had power in them that were just bam. It was clipping the microphones on the bass drum.
He was like a sheep herder or something, right? Like, wasn't he like super blue collar?
He was
like,
super blue collar, yeah.
like
Yeah.
farm sheep countryside of England guy.
Yeah,
right?
him and Plant grew up together. They were like buddies from like childhood.
That's awesome.
And they were like the blue collar ones, and then Page was kind of like the art school one.
Well, he started really early, like doing session work, and he was like 14.
Yeah.
Dude, these old like rock and roll documentaries are so funny because it seems like it used to be so easy to become famous.
Yeah.
They're like, well, we picked up a guitar and we learned a few chords around the schoolyard, and then I was walking past the recording studio on my way home from school and decided to walk in and shake the man's hand. And he asked me if I knew how to play, and next thing I know, I'm doing sessions for Donovan. Like,
Yeah.
it's just so easy, it seems
It
like.
was everywhere then. Yeah.
That was my uncle. My uncle and
Duck Dunn.
Yeah, my uncle and Steve Cropper. He bought. They always say the Fender bass was his first bass. It wasn't. I can't remember the one. It was a trash bass, but Steve Cropper didn't have a Telecaster then too. They started playing. He was learning by ear bass lines. It's like I'm going to compliment him. And
yeah,
then
and all of a sudden, and then we know John Belushi.
Stax was.
Yes.
I have to look it up. And again, like I should know my my family.
Stax was the recording studio, right? For
correct,
all
but there
those
was other ones.
Memphis-
There was Sun. There was
Yeah,
American, and then but the original one I don't think was Stax. But by the time they were all getting really good together, that's when my Uncle Charlie bought Duck the Fender bass. So
Is that a P bass? What is a P bass?
There's a P bass and a jazz bass.
Yeah.
I don't know what he was playing, but
I
probably
think it's
a P.
a P bass. And again, like
The P is kind of known as like the bass.
Yeah, the
that
like
you want to have.
Yeah, it's
Like-
got that silky sound.
Yeah, like it sounds great in any
I'll text my cousin
application.
tomorrow.
Yeah.
That's it. Another one. We have to get him on
To bring our
on-
listeners up to speed,
Yeah.
HT's uncle was the original member of the Blues Brothers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he was
Bass
Otis
player.
Redding's bass player.
And Otis Redding's bass
Otis
player,
Redding's
Donald
bass
Duck
player,
Dunn.
yeah. So he wasn't on Green Onions for Booker T and the MGs because he was still playing with, and I'm going to probably butcher this and people are going to be mad at me. I think it was the Starlights, but long story short is right after Green Onions came out, he came and started playing with Booker T and the MGs. And then Booker T and the MGs was literally the house band of Stax for 10 years.
All those great bands coming in.
Yeah,
And
exactly.
let's tie that into how you're here. Like, that's your mom's brother?
And that's my mom's
So how'd
brother,
your
yes.
mom get away from Memphis and all that down there? Did she move up here for...
I know the
Yeah,
story.
yeah.
I know
Oh
the
yeah,
story.
it's great. It's great.
How did
So-
the O'Hagans get to Collingdale?
Can
so-
I? Can I? And
Go
then
for it.
you
Do
can
it.
back check me?
I think you're going to nail it. Go for it.
I know this. So Bear O'Hagan was in the Air Force, right?
Correct.
Okay. So when he got out of the Air Force, there was the GI Bill. And you could go to college for free, but you had two choices. It was Minot State and Memphis State.
And there was one more. It was like Arkansas something.
It's funny.
like-
My uncle went to Minot State,
But
who
yeah.
was on Bears football team at Collingdale High School.
So yeah.
Yeah.
So it's
Okay.
like, yeah, I think there was three, but yeah, you're on the same path. Go for it.
And so Bear happened to pick Memphis State. And while in Memphis, met a girl, fell in love, rest is history. And oh yeah, my brother Donald plays bass. Oh, cool. Yeah, he's Otis Redding's fucking bass player. Like he's Donald Duck Dunn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he's like the most. And even if the name doesn't ring a bell, if you've ever seen the movie Blues Brothers, he's the guy with the pipe. He's the guy with like the afro and the pipe. He's so instantly recognizable. That's Duck.
Yeah.
And again, like I'm not going to go down his whole thing, but like literally, like he's played as a backing person everywhere. If you go back to the original Rock and Roll Hall of Fame induction ceremony, it's John Fogerty goes, "Hey guys, if you haven't been paying attention, the band behind me has been playing all night long. This is Booker T and the MGs, and they're backing everyone tonight." And you just see Booker, like, being the nicest person in the world. Steve's doing his nicest thing. And Duck is probably like me. We don't care about accolades. We're like, we're here doing our thing. We like it. And we like having fun. So like, I think that's where I get that. Like, I don't care about accolades. I just want to have fun.
And when did Duck pass?
Oh God, that was 2011. So he was in. So the other thing about the music business, if you actually make it and Japan loves you,
You're good for life?
you go to Japan and they pay you shit tons of money to play double shows a night at 1,000 person arena, and they pay you really good money. They put you up in good hotels. They fly you there, and then you go home. He was, I can't remember exactly how old he was, but he passed away after his second show of the fourth night of whatever they were doing. But it was a Stax review.
Passed away in Japan.
He passed away in Japan.
Hoagie Time road trip?
Yes.
Yeah, so he passed away in Japan, and then they had to get him back home and everything. And then even crazier, his brother passed away 2 days later. So we had a double funeral.
Way to steal thunder,
Save
dude.
money. I like that.
Save money.
Double
Oh,
funeral.
Yeah, good. Yeah.
Oh, the brother's like, you know what?
Yeah.
What am I waiting around for? Might as well just pass now and just make it a double.
let's do both, yeah.
Save the family. We just rent the VFW hall
It's
once.
good thinking right there by the brother.
So
Yeah,
there's a
Very,
video
very
of me
frugal.
somewhere on Beale Street. It's me. She was my girlfriend at the time, my wife, and the family. They did like a walk up like they do in New Orleans. I can't remember what it's called, but like we did a walk up as a memorial to him. It was pretty fun though. Like it really was a celebration of his life because
So
they showed things.
HT comes from
Rock royalty.
rock royalty, like literal rock royalty, not like a distant relative, his fucking uncle.
And you've done some cool shit. Like Right? Like, didn't you like used to like they
I
would,
was
it would be
his
for you to be
roadie.
backstage hanging with like Van Morrison
That's
and
probably
shit?
why you got into the music side. You got into
It
like
was
the production
probably
stuff.
that, yeah. I mean, I just always loved the technical side of like, I'm like, oh, is this how this works? Like,
Yeah, but I remember even in high school, you had a studio in your house. You had a band
Correct,
set up in
yes.
your second floor and all
we
that.
had secondhand stuff
from Duck.
not from Duck per se, but like he would send us stuff. Like I don't think it was from him, but like imagine a dusty ass snake from a used concert from 40 nights, you know. And again, a 20-foot snake back then was, I don't know how much it was
now.
caught, you know. But like there were certain things that we would get from him.
Yeah.
But no, he called me up. I still remember. He called me and goes, Tommy, I'm coming up. I'm going to do Atlantic City, Newark, New York, and then Poughkeepsie, I think it was.
Collingdale.
Oh yeah.
Fire
And he goes, I need a tech. I'm like, sure. My favorite thing was I got to introduce him. And I stole it from Bubba John. I was like, let's have some big time fun for Booker T and the MGs. I totally stole that from Bubba John from 93, WMMR. And then, but I also got totally hammered with Dr. John with Duck. Wow. And when I'm saying, it's like, do you know who that is? I'm like, yeah, it's Dr. John. And I'm like, he goes, yep. And he goes, how long we've been friends together? I'm like, I don't know. He goes, way too long. And the problem is, when we hang out together, we get hammered. I'm like, okay.
Dr. John, who was on the last waltz with the band.
Yeah.
Yeah. What was he? Was he the Night Tripper? Was his nickname? Dr. John the Night Tripper, I believe.
Oh,
it was.
I don't know. I don't know that.
I just knew he always played like a spooky kind of stride piano.
No,
It was
but
like psychedelic, but it was Cajun too.
Cajun. It
was
had
his
the
own
Cajun
thing.
element, yeah.
Such a name,
Wow, man. Well, that's cool that you.
But also, Duck always said, I don't care where the roadies put my stuff. I want to be here between Booker and the drummer. He goes, Steve, he's our guitar player. I don't need to hear him. I need to hear the keyboards.
Yeah, he said the bass always had to lock in with the bass drum of the drum set.
Correct.
Yeah.
And he goes, I need to be here. I don't care where just move it. I'm like, okay,
Remember
no problem.
in Thug Beat, John would always try to lock in with BT and create a relationship with him, and BT just didn't know how to do that.
Yeah.
Like John tried to be that great bass player that has that lock-in relationship, and let's lock in, and BT would just be like, and hide next to Pat.
Yeah.
So the
BT
John was a
didn't have
pro.
that ear.
So
He
the
didn't have that
drummer
ear
was
to be
Slammin' Sammy Potts. That was his nickname. And he was the nicest guy in the world. And he goes, he would show up too, because he was going to, he said he had nobody to help him. He would just set up his drum set the way it was, the way he wanted it. And he'd see me go moving. Everyone's not seeing this on YouTube. I'm moving things around, and he's just laughing. He goes, these guys in the union, and I'm pro-union guys, I'm just saying this, but the guys in the union do not look at floor plans. They just put it where they think it's supposed to be, and then I have to move it and whatever. But
it's just amazing, the fucking life of a rock star, man. The guys like your uncle and like you got MMR. No wonder Pierre loved it the way he loved it, man. It's just a fucking cool life.
Yeah,
it's really cool.
They made so much money back then too. It's hard, like even to be touring now. Like it sounds romantic, I guess, but like you're not making really that much money.
No, you really
at all. Like you're losing money a lot.
You got to be the top. You got to be the top echelon. I tell people when they ask me like, make money. I'm like, you either if you're doing original music, you got to be the top of the top, or at least have a niche to where you're known for a certain thing or something like that.
Yeah.
But if you're a regular road kind of guy, it just doesn't exist. I mean, the best you can hope for is to be like a fucking bar musician and make a couple bucks and just kind of justify it that way.
Yeah.
But
the worst part about Duck was, and he said, he goes, it seems glamorous, but he goes, I'm sleeping on a bus. Yeah, I know it looks ritzy. He goes, but you get a bus driver that has to swerve to, not kill us like Metallica. And that was his exact words. He goes, well, you're going to get up and you're going to be startled. And then now are you getting a good night's sleep and stuff?
Yeah.
I
agree to a small degree. And he did it at the highest level. But to me, like a small, like there was cool moments and stuff, but there's also fucking lonely kind of like your existence is lonelier, I think.
I
when
guess
you make
so.
that decision to do that, when you make the decision to be that, and that's how I'm going to kind of move around the world, your quiet moments are quieter.
Yeah.
There's not enough.
I saw Mike Mills from 311 not 311, REM. being interviewed by Rick Beato, and he went into like when REM was coming up in the college scene.
Yeah.
He's like, there was no playbook. He's like, there was no circuit. It's not like you knew that you went from this town and played here, then this town. He's like, we made it up as we went along, and we stapled flyers to telephone poles. We would make friends with other bands in the area. Hey, you're pretty cool. We get along. Let's take you on tour. Let's you come to our hometown, play our place. We'll come to your hometown, play your place.
Yeah.
And it just worked like that. And he's like, and it was romantic about it. Was like there was no navigation systems. You and the boys had to break out the map.
Find it.
Somebody's driving and somebody's navigating, and
We're supposed to take a left there.
yeah, we have to find a payphone so we can call the venue and make sure that we're still good to load in, and it was just like
the backups,
that sounds
because the
cool to
load in
me.
is the load in is the absolute worst thing. If you have a tight load in and you have a decent band with a tractor trailer, if you can't back in,
Oh yeah.
oh god,
I played places like in Manayunk before, where like nothing like tractor trailer, but you needed a van to come in with your speaker system and all that, and it would be up. We'd play on the third floor. Just watching the third floor, I'm like, oh my god. I'm like, oh thank God I don't have that job.
Yeah, there were some really, really tough load-ins. Maggie O'Neill's was a tough load-in.
I was a tough load.
oh
Yeah. And sometimes you had to do it while when it was a packed bar already. It was like, hey, you're hitting people out of the way.
That was a tough load-in. If you ever played at Fergie's Pub, you got to go up those steps. The Tin Angel.
Yeah.
I never played there, but that's notoriously in the city as being a tough load-in.
The place in Manayunk, it was I think it was McGuire, and then it became like a place called Sona. But it was something before that. It was right on Main Street there, but it was all the way up on the third floor, and it was like the tightest staircase ever.
Yeah.
It's like, oh my God.
You could tell right away when the people that designed this shit have never had anything to do with music before.
Yeah.
Like,
that was an
and
afterthought.
they just think the shit just vaporizes and just appears up there. But no.
And if you're bringing your own sound system in and you have to tap into their electric, holy crap! Because we're tapping into a 220 system.
Yeah.
And they actually have a port for it. And if you're by yourself, you don't do it. You wait for somebody, because you do one wrong turn on the screw, you're getting electrocuted. So you have to, it's crazy.
We had that. We back in the day when Thug Folk played the Red Lantern, remember? We came in with
the microphones.
We came in with the big fucking our system, and their electric didn't support it. So 2 songs in, the electric of the whole place went down. Shout out to Billy Grossman. He paid us still.
Yeah.
But
I remember that. And they're like, well, I guess just get fucked up. And we're like, all right, yeah.
fucking A. Well, hey, here's to Pierre. Here's to rock and roll and a good life.
Hoagie time, latest season and you'll be doing just fine. Hoagie time, a virtual show, enjoy it on the go.